Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. In the midst of Jimmy Kimmel almost being permanently pulled from TV and debates around free speech following the shooting of conservative Charlie Kirk, Katt Williams has now shared his thoughts around the topic. As you know, Williams is considered to be one of the most outspoken comedians of his time, as he has shared several controversial perspectives on and off the stage. On Thursday, as a guest on The Sherry Show, Williams would be directly asked what his thoughts were about the current conversation of free speech. Specifically, host Sherry Shepherd would go on to ask, "Free speech is a hot button topic right now. Do you feel like when you're on stage, do you have to in any way censor yourself? Do you feel like in any way it was shut down for you?" In response, Williams would admit two key things. One being that he believes in taking caution to what you say, and that those who tell the truth are often unwanted.
I think you're asking me, if you were to drive 100 miles an hour, would you be more cautious? I think the answer should be yes. Freedom of speech, yes, that is something that we all have, and yet there's another thing that exists in our world. Truth tellers, whistleblowers, people that stand for the truth and wish to communicate that to others. We are often persona non grata. I'm lucky every day to wake up as an American in the greatest country in the world, and I never lose sight of that.
As mentioned, Williams' statement would come 2 days after Jimmy Kimmel would finally return to air on ABC after he was temporarily pulled for comments he made while discussing Charlie Kirk's shooting. We hit some new lows over the weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr would go on to give Kimmel and his partners a warning for his comments, followed by media giant Nexstar announcing they were going to stop airing Kimmel's show across their network. Comedians' battles against censorship isn't new. Back in 2022, while speaking to Arsenio Hall, Williams would admit that free speech was under attack, following several comedians being publicly canceled for jokes they made at the time. For those who don't know, under the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, abridging the freedom of speech, or the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. For some, Jimmy Kimmel's recent drama will showcase how those rights can be taken away. Online host Joe Rogan would issue his own warning about those on the right who were happy about Kimmel almost being canceled for his Charlie Kirk comments, suggesting that what happened to Kimmel is now what can happen to them.
First of all, I definitely don't think that the government should be involved ever in dictating what a comedian can or cannot say in a monologue. That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
And if people on the right are like, yeah, go get him. Oh my God, you're crazy. Because this will be used on you. Yeah. Let them say the government should be involved in censoring people's speech. Yeah. Let them support that.
As far as the rest of Williams' interview with Sherry Shepherd, he would go on to tease his new studio in Mississippi, but would decide to not address the recent killing of his tour member and friend Reggie Carroll after Carroll was shot by Williams' former bodyguard. No new official details have emerged around the shooting. Following the taping of his interview, Williams would confirm that his newest tour, Heaven on Earth, will be followed by a new comedy special, which many anticipate that he will address a lot more on stage.
Katt, are we getting a special for Heaven on Earth tour?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Are you surprised of Williams' comments on free speech? And do you think the government should jump in when people are crossing the line? Stay up to date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. And if you enjoy content like this, check out hypersclub.com to get a membership to watch full interviews and more original content. And if you have a story you think we should cover, send us a message now at hypealerts.com. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.